Bill Henshaw here again on my YouTube channel, Winning Court. And you may have noticed in the recent news that the Democrats are starting to take their cues from Donald Trump. And they're making the claim now that should they win the presidential election next year, there is no election, but should they win it, they are going to start governing by executive order. Just like what you see going on now. Now, it's not as if they haven't been doing that in the past, don't get me wrong, but they're overtly saying that. But the problem with that is the nation and republic wasn't set up to be run that way. We're supposed to have 3 different departments of government. Congress makes the laws. The president approves them, or he has the power of the veto, which can be overridden, and the courts are supposed to test them out for constitutionality. Nothing hard about that. If you're going to govern by executive order, what you've done, in effect, is do away with the Article 3 judicial courts. And you try and find one these days. Let me know if you can. Because I've got the California Supreme Court saying to me in documented evidence that you can get with my packets that they're sending my documents back because the questions I present are beyond the jurisdiction of California courts as they appear to present federal questions. They don't have federal jurisdiction? Well, you'll learn, getting my information, why they're right about that, but not for the reason they think. But that's how it is. There's no judicial courts. It's all martial law. And you have nothing to say about it. You have no rights in there. You can't challenge it. You can't do a damn thing. And I've got almost 5 decades in, and I've only recently discovered a way how to do that. You're going to be excited to learn about that. I'll have updates in my next videos, because I've got a lot of things going on right now, trying to invoke judicial courts, and they have to be there in states. They're required. Now, if it isn't a state, and I can prove they're not, that's even better, because the Supreme Court says in territories they have to be there. So where are they? As once we get there with the right issues, and if we get in front of a jury and or get a decision on the merits by the U.S. Supreme Court, binding precedent, Portland, Maine to Portland, Oregon, game over. One of them. That's how simple it is, and that's why it's been so hard and taken so long, if you're wondering about that, because I'm headed into my 5th decade here. The other side's not giving up easily. But I think we have the power on our side to make them do it, and the only nation ever created where that was true. And that's why we have to get out there and take it into our own hands. We have the responsibility to act. And that's another cue I take from Ben Gates, by the way, a national treasure, where he said that, we have to go out there and do what's considered wrong in order to do what we know is right. There's some chances to be taken with that, but we'll beat them in front of a jury every time. Trust me, every time. And you get my materials and take me up on my offer here, you'll find that I have your back in the bargain, too. I'm not going anywhere. If I'm the one that has to be cast as a bad guy, so be it. I'm a hell of a bad guy. They can't beat me. They can't beat you either. But this is the sort of thing that we have to fix. So that said, please like my videos, subscribe to me, tell your friends, and send me information, send me an email at uwinningcourt@gmail.com. Thank you.